Welcome to Spillin Sweet Tea, the show that pours out a little bit of good happening all around us and reminds us that we're all a little bit more connected than we think. I'm your host, Morgan Robinson, and I'm here today with the absolutely amazing, darling, charming, wonderful, my Aquarius brother, Sergio Rodriguez. I'm so excited to have you on the show.
I'm a little nervous.
Never.
I feel like I'm honored to begin with. I'm so grateful too. But I feel like I'm taking the position of someone that is doing a better job outside in the community. But I will do my best.
No.
And I mean, you have Maria Belcher.
Yes.
You had Susie. You have Chris Gossett. You have Nancy. I feel like I have big shoes to
fill.
Yeah.
Well, we have people who love our community, who I love because it's my show and I can do what I want. And I love you and you do amazing things. So
Thank you.
You meet all the requirements. Of course, in your role as the director of the WVSU Center, so the West Virginia State University Center downtown, you're really bringing a lot of people's milestone events to life, which is a lot of fun.
It is a beautiful space.
It's so beautiful.
It's so charming, it's so elegant, it's so
Yes.
classy as well.
Yeah.
And you know, in Charleston, when we were going to get married with Brian, we were looking for a venue that was that beautiful, that elegant, and we could not find a single place in
It's
Charleston.
really difficult to find, yeah. And now we have it.
107 Capitol Street is a beautiful place. So if you want to check it out, call us, make a tour, and we will help you.
Yes, I'll put information in the show notes as well, but it's such a beautiful place, not just for a milestone, but for meetings, conferences, any type of event that you're looking for. I know we've been there for New Year's parties, and there's been a lot of Dancing with the Stars events there, so lots of fun events happening downtown at the WVSU Center. And today we're going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about you, and we're going to dive right in by saying, what is bringing you joy right now?
Well, has been a crazy year to start with. I started a master in public administration in January.
Goodness.
So I feel like I'm back to school after 10 years.
Yeah.
Because I graduated from college in 2016. So 10 years
10
break,
years, exactly.
now back. So I feel like I'm back to run, which is making me so happy.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm doing things that I love. So that brings me so much happiness.
Yeah.
I go home at the end of the day tired. But happy. And I think when you get home tired but happy is so important.
That's the best way to be, tired but happy, right? You feel fulfilled, you've given everything you can, you feel accomplished, ready to...
Even if next morning you don't want to wake up.
You told me that you wake up at 4:30.
We do.
So early.
We wake
So
up.
you and Brian both wake up at
Yes.
4:30. Oh my gosh.
Yes, every day. I mean, he does 3 days a week. I do 5 days a week. I feel like if we don't go to the gym at 5 a.m., it's no way that we can make it during the
That
day.
makes sense.
So we go at 5 a.m. and we are back home at 6:30.
Oh my
We do
gosh.
breakfast and then ready to go.
You have already done more with your day than before I even wake
I feel
up.
so accomplished.
Yes, you should.
I feel like after the gym at 5 a.m., I can do anything.
You can conquer the world.
Yes.
So our friend Laura is very similar. Like she's like 4:45 a.m. She's up, and if she doesn't, sometimes she'll go to the gym twice, but she knows she has that morning time. And I really should probably try it once because it does. It like focuses your head. It gets your energy centered. You kind of, I'm a very anxious person, so I'm assuming it like.
I think we are Aquarius.
Yes.
So waking up at 5 a.m. has helped me because before that, I will be at 10 p.m. and my mind will be like trying to do things, thinking what I'm going to do this week, next day. But 10 p.m., I'm already an hour of sleep.
You're out.
So I do recommend you to try it for a week. 28 days to
make it a habit
Yeah, so 28 days and then we talk.
Okay. I'm gonna set my alarm. What is a moment that's moved you in the past year or so?
I think becoming a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
It was last January in 2025. I think it was the right moment.
Yeah.
I cannot I miss my country so much. I get homesick mostly every day, every
Yeah.
week, every month. But I cannot tell you enough how grateful I am to be American, how grateful I am to be in this country, how grateful I am for everything. I don't give anything for granted. I feel like I have fight and I have fight hard for what I have today. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity that this country is giving me.
Yeah. You are probably one of the most gracious people I've ever met. Like, I do. I really appreciate it. You have such gratitude for the people that are in your life, the experiences that you've had, I think probably good and bad because you've learned from the negative. That's something, I love so many things about you, but that's one of the things I love the most about you is just your gratitude for everything that you encounter and everyone that you encounter. Maybe you don't love everybody, but at least you're grateful for the experience, right?
You know, I try to I'm not like you. You say you like everyone. I don't necessarily.
Yeah.
But I don't, I try to be the best
Yes.
for that person.
Yeah.
I feel like I do a lot of energy. So when I meet someone,
Yes.
sometime professionally, sometime in the personal life, I have learned that you don't have to like someone
Yes.
to be able to work, to be able to talk, to be able to do things with that person, you know?
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, it helps you to put feelings aside and just do whatever has to be done to just keep going.
Yeah, to respect them. You
Yes.
don't have to like them to
Right.
respect them. And I agree with you. I think I also feed off of people's energy a lot. And that's what I feel and how you can kind of match it or
Yes.
combat it if you need to, if the energy is really negative. Yeah, that's tough. But as I've gotten older, I feel like I tune into that even more. I trust my gut a little bit more, I
Yes.
guess, when I'm feeling people's energy. Yeah, I feel like you're very similar. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's not a bad thing that you don't like everyone.
Yeah,
it's
it's not-
It's just trying to put filters in your life,
Right.
not to get hurt for
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I love myself so much that when people make hard comments, you know, I used to live off social media.
Yeah.
So in social media, everyone can say anything.
Anything.
So I feel like I built something
Yeah.
to just don't care about what
Yeah.
people says about me because I love myself so much that I just don't pay attention to the world.
It doesn't impact you.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the best advice you've received?
It's okay not to be okay.
Oh, what a good advice. Yeah.
You know, I used to be in the TV in my country. I used to do a lot of social media, and I feel like sometimes we pretend that everything is okay, but it's not okay. We are broken.
Yes.
I'm sure recording the podcast have been feeling down sometimes, and you have to smile because the show has to continue.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you don't feel okay, it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
And I have learned it the hard way. I have been I was telling you that before coming here, I just crash out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm here now. I'm happy. I got your good energy. So, and sometimes it's okay to say not to go dinner, not to do things that you don't want to do because you just want a time for yourself, and it's okay.
Yeah. And you know what? That is really hard. I've had to do that recently a couple of times, either because I'm just incredibly tired or just not in the headspace, right? And I'm so fortunate to have a group of friends that also understands and agrees that it's okay not to be okay. Because I remember there was one time we were all getting together for something, and I just texted him and said, I have no excuse. There is nowhere I'm going to be except for in bed because I am not in the game right now. I'm not willing to put a smile on. I'm not going to be a good company. I love you all very much and I'm okay, but I just need to like be in my own feelings right now. And I think that's so important. And you know, this next generation, so our kids, right? You've met our kids. They're 22. I feel like they're so much more in tune with their own mental health and personal health and being able to say without hesitation, that's not what I feel like doing right now, so I'm not going to do it.
I feel, yes, I do feel that they are more ready for that point.
Yes,
to say, no, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like I want to do it. Because I used to teach high school.
Yes. Oh,
and I feel like when I was teaching, I was like, oh gosh, I wish I had that attitude to
yes.
say no,
No.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do this. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. I remember one night Kylie was like, that sounds really fun, but I just don't want to. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have this like fear of missing out, right? And she was like, no. She said, I know once I get there, I'm going to wish I was home and I'm not going to bring anybody else down. So I'm just going to tap out.
Yeah, my nephews will say, we planned trips to Costa Rica, and they will say, sounds fun, but I don't want to go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's absolutely okay. So we talked about Nicaragua a little bit, and this is my
Yes.
favorite question for you. If you could bottle up a piece of your hometown of Nicaragua and bring it to the States with you to share with all of us, what piece or pieces would that be?
Coffee and food.
Coffee. Coffee for sure.
Good coffee.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
coffee.
Good coffee. Yes.
The people too. People
Yeah.
in Nicaragua is hardworking people.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think we are so lucky for what we have, and some people in Nicaragua works really hard. And I feel like I get that from my country.
Yeah.
Hard work does not matter what are you doing. If it's cleaning the street, you have to be the best one cleaning the street. If you are doing events, you have to be the best doing events. So I feel
Yes.
like I got that, and I wish like the world can have that part too.
Bottle up that grit a little bit. And I've watched you work an event, and I don't know how it's possible to be in multiple places at the same time, but it feels like you are, because I feel like I'll have a conversation with you at the door when I walk in, and then you're like, serving food or cleaning up this or helping the host here. That's such a great testament to that hard work ethic that you learned there. And coffee. Yes.
Coffee.
Oh my gosh. I wish. So tell me about the food. What food do you miss the most?
Oh my God, everything. Everything. I do cook a lot in my house.
Yes.
So I'm always doing dishes from my country.
Yeah.
So I don't get homesick
Too much. When you
too much.
Yeah.
I still get it, but I don't get it too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, rice and beans.
Yes.
I
Simple,
eat beans
but yeah.
every day.
Such good protein.
Yes. I do a lot of dishes, so I think food is one of the things that I miss so much. And
yeah.
we have some Nicaraguan restaurants in the country,
Right.
in DC, North Carolina, Miami, but they are like 4-6 hours away
Yeah.
from Charleston, West Virginia. I wish I was closer to a restaurant, but I don't think I want to change where I live. I
Yeah.
love West Virginia, so I'm not moving out just for food.
Yes,
No.
you bring it here for
Yes,
us. Yeah,
yes.
I love that. Well, and food is like such a love language for so many people, and it does when you are feeling homesick. That dish that reminds you. I mean, mine. Being very Appalachian, I'm from Kentucky. Biscuits and gravy like reminds me of my mom and my nana. So if I'm feeling that like homesick and need a little piece of love, making that or going somewhere that has that it brings you right back. So I do think that's such a beautiful piece to share with us here in West Virginia, and also to experience, like you said, when you go to other places like DC and North Carolina.
And Brian is vegetarian.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yes, yeah.
And in Nicaragua, I don't know why, but like mostly all food is vegetarian.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
To the food, sometimes you add chicken or a steak. The main dish in Nicaragua is a steak.
Okay.
So I feel like we are not vegetarians.
Right.
Everyone eats a steak in
Steak,
Nicaragua
yeah.
because it's like a must-have. But also we have so many dishes that are vegetarian.
Yeah, I feel like the base is like vegetarian. You add the meat to it. Yeah.
Yes. So I feel
That
like
works out
Brian
well for
would
him.
love to go to Nicaragua.
Yes. Oh, I'm
And we are
excited, yeah.
planning. We are planning that soon.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so excited for that opportunity for you both. That's going to be so
He will
wonderful.
love the food. I mean, he does love it here.
Yeah.
We usually do things. We cook out April, May sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to have you
Yes,
over.
I would love that.
And we invite some friends and family,
Yeah.
and they love the
It's-
food from Nicaragua.
It has to.
Yes.
I love that.
It's delicious.
What are you unapologetically passionate about?
Running,
Oh.
eating good.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't go out too much to eat.
Right.
I cook home like 3 times a day,
Oh, wow.
every
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
So like I eat healthy too.
Yeah.
So I feel like those are my things that like I don't have to apologize. If I don't want to go to a restaurant, I'm sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry.
Yeah, not
sorry.
No.
If your life had a soundtrack, what song would be playing right now? Oh no.
I don't listen music.
What?
I don't listen to music. I mean, I do. To begin with, I don't listen music in English.
Okay, yes.
I do Spanish,
Right.
but just to exercise.
Okay. Are you a Bad Bunny fan? Since that would like that whole.
No,
Okay.
not necessarily.
All right.
I mean, I will listen, but I'm not fan.
Yeah, not a fan,
because
yeah.
I don't listen to music.
Right.
So
So you just
I-
put on like a
Yes,
shuffle and let
to
it go.
exercise.
Okay.
That's it. But during the rest of the day, I really don't listen music. But if I have to pick, it will be marimba sound.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
an instrument from Nicaragua
Yeah.
that is very warm and it's beautiful.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
that is beautiful.
It's instrumental.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
It will sound something instrumental.
That's like a chill vibe too.
Yes.
Like I feel like that would calm you down. That's what you're playing at 9 o'clock when you're going to bed, just like a little.
In my head. In my head.
In your
yes.
head. Okay, so we're going to dive into some of your more personal questions. You've experienced life both in Nicaragua and here in West Virginia. What are some of the parts of your culture that have stayed constant no matter what that you brought here? I think we talked about one of them already with the hard work.
Yes. So food, coffee.
Yeah.
My brother sent us coffee
Oh,
every
so
month.
nice.
So we have good coffee too
Yeah.
from his plantations.
Okay.
So and that is the two things that I feel. My mom comes here
Yes, I was just saying, I know your mom
once,
visits.
twice a year, so she brings things to the
Yeah.
country. So that is the way I still connect to
Connect
Nicaragua.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And the music. That is the only music I listen to.
Okay.
Nicaraguan music.
All
That is very
right.
traditional. It's folklore.
Yeah.
So that is the only music that I listen because it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a constant with anyone wherever they're from is food and music. And that brings you back to those memories of when you're young or great experiences that you've had and makes you feel connected all over again. Because I say the same thing from Kentucky. I grew up listening to bluegrass music. And even if it's not my favorite type of music, it's my home music.
Yes.
It's what reminds me so much of home and my pappy with his banjo. And, you know, it brings you back into a time that was maybe lighter, you know,
Yes.
at least for me, in a time that, you know, I felt like I was surrounded by love and warmth with the people that my family and the people that I love the most. So,
But you know, it's like when you listen country roads in another state.
Right.
You want to cry.
Yes,
You are
yeah.
like, because we have that music is just the way to remember
yes.
who we are
Who you are, yeah.
and why we do what we do.
Yeah.
It's music.
It is. It is. And I do feel like Country Roads finds people when they are traveling. And I think I've told this story before. So being from Kentucky, I knew that West Virginians loved country roads, but I remember being in my first like swaying circle where they're playing it and I didn't know all the words and people were looking at me and I was like, I'm going to be kicked out. Like they're going to kick me out of the States.
Let me tell you a story. So in 2019, I was in Garnet
Oh, yeah.
learning English. And one of my classmates was from Brazil. I speak Portuguese.
Okay.
So we went to Brazil for her wedding,
Oh, yeah.
and they play country roads.
No.
And in Brazil they speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
And every single person in that event, it was more than 300 people, was singing country roads.
In English?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And we were in the stage because she invited us to go to the
Yeah.
sage, and we were like, and crying.
Yes, it
And
is.
crying.
It brings people together. It does.
It was
That's so
amazing. I was shocked.
Yes.
Because you don't expect a Portuguese country like to be singing country roads, but
roads.
it was amazing. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah, I was so happy to listen to that.
Yeah. So when you moved to a new country and you're having all of these new experiences, was there a time that really was almost like an aha moment that you said, okay, this feels like home now?
Yes. I came here in 2018, and my state is just like West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Mountains,
Oh, beautiful.
rivers, lakes.
Yeah.
The weather is not this cold,
Right. Yeah.
but I feel like I feel home.
Yeah.
The sense of community of Charleston, and I will say this over and over and over wherever I go. I love Charleston and I love West Virginia, and I plan to stay here my entire life because that sense of community
Yeah.
that I had in Nicaragua, I have it here. You know, sometimes you want to do more fun things, and it's not too much to do sometimes in Charleston.
Right.
And I always say I will not change where I live because I miss the food from my country, but it's in DC or Miami. But I don't want to live there because
Right.
it's not that sense of community that I
Yeah.
have here. So that is like put me down, I think, after living in Managua, living in Miami for some time.
Yeah.
I came here and I was like, this is home. This
Yeah.
feels like home. And like, I was very depressed at the beginning because English barriers, like the language barriers.
Language barrier, you probably didn't know any people. Yeah.
But then I start meeting people and know that people cares about you even if they
Yeah.
don't know you well.
Yeah.
So that is what made me stay here.
I love that. So I moved to West Virginia in 2010, so it's been about 16 years. And I had the same experiences, and I moved from like 2 states, like from next door, right? But it's the people. When I moved here, I only knew Ben, I only knew my husband, and I was depressed because I'd always had this like really rich network of friends, especially girlfriends. And I remember we had dinner one night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it here, but I need to find my people. And everyone I met, I really enjoyed and clicked with. Everybody was so nice. But when I found that network of people and that community, as you said, that's when I was like, okay, this is home.
Yes.
It really is. It doesn't matter where you're coming from or where you're going. It really is the people that you surround yourself with that makes a place a home, in my opinion.
Definitely. I think people, and again, that sense of community in Charleston is like having family.
Having
like
family everywhere. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I love that. So now we're going to pour one out. So this is your opportunity to take time to share appreciation for someone or something by pouring one out for them and just giving them your love, giving them their flowers, and giving them some gratitude.
Can I mention too?
Yes.
I love what Susie
Yes.
is doing for the community.
She's so wonderful.
She does not rest.
She does
She
not.
never rests.
No.
She's always doing something. She's always thinking ahead, planning for the future. The reason why I love West Virginia is for that sense of community. And I think all the work that she has done is the reason why I love West Virginia, because you see everything put together, but behind that put together plan probably was Susie. I think you said to her, everything in Charleston, you probably touched it. And I agree.
I fully agree.
Yes.
Yeah, everything that you don't just have a sense of community like this. You have to create it, and she has the hands that create so much of it. And the fact that when she's going on vacations and she's traveling, her first thought is, how can I bring this amazing thing back to my home? That's so selfless. It's so wonderful. We're all better for it. Yes, Susie is a treasure.
One day I want to be like her.
Same. Yes.
I think it's like my goal. You know,
There are certain people in my mind that I think I want to have a heart like this person and a work ethic like this person and a sense of community like Susie. Yeah.
Yes. The CMC Foundation.
Oh, okay.
They raise money for kids with cancer or people with cancer. And I feel like after my brother passed away from cancer, I feel like that is a very sensitive topic for me.
Yeah.
And my brother was a 43 years old guy.
Yeah.
But can you imagine kids dealing with cancer? No. So I love what they do. Yeah. I try to support and volunteer with everything they do because I feel like they are doing an amazing job.
Yes, absolutely. I lost my mom to cancer, so I completely understand. I mean, I think it touches everyone. And it does. It lets you feel like you have a little power, right? A little control when you can give your time or your treasure or your talent to an organization that helps people.
And sometimes just an hour of volunteering helps a lot. $1 make a huge difference. So I feel like we need to be more part of it.
Yes. Yeah. Be part of something bigger than yourself. That's what I always, All right. We're moving on to the sip list. So tea, hot or iced tea?
Hot.
Hot. And do you prefer coffee over tea?
I like both.
Okay.
I like both. I like good coffee,
Yes.
but I also like a good tea.
A good tea. Yeah.
You know, I'm very anxious.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't need more
I don't need
caffeine.
more
I just need something to
Just a little
relax
something
me.
to relax.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
to
little
calm me down.
chamomile.
Yeah.
Yes. What are you reading or listening to right now?
I'm reading a lot of public
I was
administration
going to
books.
say textbooks, probably. Yeah.
A lot of them. So I have not read in a long time other than public administration books.
Yeah.
Which I'm loving it.
Good.
I love it.
Yeah. What are you grateful for?
Life.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I'm so tired, but just the fact that we can walk, we can do things. You know, we are not in a hospital, we are not in a bad situation.
Yeah.
I think once you are grateful for those things, things just come to your life. Yes.
You have to be grateful for those foundational things before you can be grateful for anything larger. Because without those, you don't have the ability to enjoy to the fullest.
And we give it for granted sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
my mom used to say, be thankful every morning. Say thank you for something at the end,
I love
first
that.
thing in the morning and last thing at night.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like, she will say, like a little animal.
Yeah.
That just wake up and ready to
And
go.
just get-
No, sit, pray, and say thank you for something.
Oh, I love that. Putting that gratitude out into the world and really centering yourself on what matters the most. Yeah. Oh. All right. So do you watch TV?
Emily in Paris, I think, is what we're watching right now, and other shows. But I
Okay,
think I love
alright.
Emily in Paris.
She is.
Love.
She's going to Greece, I think, next. Yes. Yeah.
Are you watching White Lotus?
Yes, I've watched White Lotus.
I'm
yeah.
waiting for the next season.
Oh my gosh,
so
I'm
bad,
so excited.
So bad.
The cast looks amazing. I'm so excited.
Yes,
Yes, White
love
Lotus
it.
is always so much fun. And it makes me want a vacation though. Even though someone always ends up, you know.
You know, when Jennifer Collins disappeared from the, I was like, will this make sense? It still doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But I'm still watching
I'm
it.
gonna still watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still watch
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
Who would you like to spill the tea with if you had the chance?
Do you know who I can talk for hours? Victoria Russo.
Oh, Victoria Russo is so wonderful. Oh, I adore her. I just saw her on Monday.
I just saw her
Yeah.
walking through. I did not
Yeah.
say hi to her, but talking to her is just so beautiful.
It is.
Was a wonderful woman.
Yes.
She has done a lot for the community
She has
as
done
well.
so much for the community.
And she never has something bad to say about anything,
No.
anyone.
I know.
She's just so positive.
She just glows.
Yes.
Yeah, she glows from the inside out. She's amazing.
Sometimes it scares me.
yeah.
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Are you real?
yes, how is that possible?
How do you? Yes.
How is
yeah.
that
And just
possible?
always the most beautiful smile and such a great hug. Yes.
That energy. I feel,
Oh, she's yeah.
yes. So I will spill the tea. We can sit for hours.
Yes. Yeah.
For hours.
Especially over good coffee, I would guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Colombia too.
Yes, that's
yeah,
what I was
good to
gonna say,
coffee
yeah.
From Colombia.
So now we're going to pass the cup. So you can ask me a question. I don't know anything about the question in advance, but I have to answer it. What question do you have for
Well-
me? Oh, no.
I feel like we talk about what other people do in the community, what these people doing.
Yeah.
Susie, Victoria, other people. But I admire you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like you are such a good inspiration.
Thank you.
You and Ben, I have known you for a few years, and I
Yeah.
love that. From everything that you're doing, I know you are in a lot of boards too, serving the community. What makes you be in so many things at the same times,
Yeah.
not having so much time for yourself, but helping the community? What moves you every day?
What moves me every day is really, so very selfishly, to make my mom proud. You know, I lost her in 2024, and I wanted only to make her proud when she was here. And now I know that she is watching me, and I only want to make her proud now. I feel like, as you've said, we have such beautiful lives, and I don't want to take it for granted. I want to be able to use everything in my power to give someone a beautiful life. So if that's opening up opportunities for, you know, arts and programs with the arts, or opening up opportunities for artists to get paid, opening up opportunities through my service on Goodwill for people to find employment and to break the cycle of poverty. and to find the resources that they need, or my work with KCHA to find, homes and life-saving treatment for animals that we love and care about. If I have the capability, why not? And so right now I have the capability, I have the time, I have the motivation, so I want to use that for good, right?
I feel like we have a kind of the same personality.
Yes.
We are very sentimental.
Yes.
How do you put a barrier with what you do?
Yeah.
Because, you have to be like the adult sometimes
Yes.
and be emotionally correct.
Yeah.
But inside you're broken and you are broken for what you see in the community.
Yeah.
How you put that barrier?
I think it's compartmentalizing, whether that's healthy or not. I remember I actually spoke on a women's empowerment panel about 1 week after my mom passed away.
Wow.
And I did it because I just felt like I should and like I had to. And it was taking that piece of me that was so emotionally broken and using moments like that where I felt like I was empowering people or hopefully inspiring them or educating them to put me back together. So when I see something that is broken or in need of repair or in need of assistance, it almost helps to have that deep emotion within to put it back together, right? So to use that pain to make progress.
It's difficult sometimes.
And it is difficult. Oh, and there's plenty of times that I will go to, I remember I did one session, a leadership session with CPS employees, so Child Protective Service employees, and they were telling stories that were so incredibly heartbreaking, and I just kind of kept it together and tried to be very professional. And I got in my car and I cried for 30 straight minutes. And I was just like, if anyone sees me crying in my car today, here's why. But I'm better because I learned about that. I'm better because now I feel like I can do something to help them. And I'm changed because they were willing to share their stories with me and trust me with those stories. So I tried to take all of that as a positive and use the emotions to move forward instead of it pushing me back.
And we are so thankful that you are doing all those things. I'm so lucky to call you my friend, and having Ben too in the team is amazing. And we are so thankful for everything you do.
Thank you. Thank you. So I know you mentioned me being on boards, but you are also a new board member of the Glotfelty Foundation, which is a foundation I know several of the organizations I worked with are working with as well. Can you tell me a little bit about what they do and your experience with them?
The Glotfelty Foundation is a foundation that started with the money of Charles and Mary Fain. Mm-hmm. And we help artists, people. We help the arts.
Yeah.
We help education. And we help a lot of humanitarian things like food banks and all that things. But I am really passionate about education.
Yes.
I feel like education is my reason to be in the board, because I truly believe that education is the main or the key or the most important thing for everyone, for everything.
Yeah.
If you are educated, you can fight the world and be successful and have whatever you want to have.
I love that. Well, and you were a high school teacher previously, right? So I'm sure that your experiences in the classroom are also working with the board now. How are you using those experiences to sort of guide where they're going and to be a voice of expertise for the foundation?
2 weeks ago, we did some interviews for new scholarship recipients.
Oh, wonderful.
And we had 2 students from Riverside that were my students.
That's where you, yeah. Oh,
yes.
Wow.
And one of the students, she was not good in my class.
Yeah.
She will come to sleep. She will come to just do nothing.
Yeah.
So when we started the interview, I checked her GPA. The score was really good. So I was like, she has changed.
Yeah.
And I talked to her, and it was so impressive.
Oh,
The change she made in her life.
Yeah.
How she wants to succeed. And those things move me a lot.
Yes. Oh, I think that is so wonderful. And I think sometimes it's more important to acknowledge those students that can kind of pull it together and realize that they're laying a foundation for their future. That's so difficult to do when you don't have that motivation. It's so hard to do, especially,
And she had a hard life.
Yeah.
Really hard life. She just turned 18. So I called one of her teachers, and the teacher was like, Sergio, you will not recognize her. The sense that she wants to do better because she wants to break cycles. I think you talk about goodwill
Yes.
and all they do.
Yeah.
And she wants to break that cycle. She
Yeah.
doesn't want to be part of that negativity things from her family.
Yeah.
And it's what we do in the Gladfelder
Yeah.
Foundation. We give those students a chance to get a scholarship
Love that.
and be successful and just change their life. I think that moved me so much, and that is why I'm loving what I'm doing with Elizabeth Pellegrin, Sue
Yes.
Sergi.
Yes.
That I love her so much. We talk about
Oh,
her.
I love Sue so much.
And I mean, I'm learning from them too, from all these people that I'm on the board with, and it's just amazing. I feel like I'm growing a lot every day.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like you and I both, when we interact with people, we realize we're not the expert. And I think that's like where the magic is, right?
Yes.
When you know that you always have something to learn. I will be, if I make it to 95 years old, I hope that I'm still learning. I always joke that field trips are wasted on kids because I love a field trip as an adult because I just feel like I'm absorbing everything and learning about people and things and places, and it's so interesting and it's so exciting. But yes, breaking the cycle, that's something that's really important to me because there are so many young people that the pressure of the world is on their shoulders to step out of this just machine that they're in and do something different. And the amount of bravery that takes, the resources that we need to pour into them to make sure that they are successful, that support system that we need to create. We have so many organizations like Gladfelder, like Goodwill, that are trying to put those pieces together to give them those tools for success. And that's what a wonderful opportunity.
And when you come from a broken family with addictions, with any kind of addiction, when living in the street or being in foster houses, the system or that person was meant to fail.
Right.
So when you have organizations like the Gladfelder, Goodwill, that is giving you a chance, an opportunity to flip your life.
Yes.
That is amazing.
It's amazing.
And I think we need more of those organizations.
Yes.
And we have a lot of organizations in the community. And I think that is amazing. I think everyone needs an opportunity, not just the good people,
right,
but also the people that is struggling and they want to make a big change in their life. And sometimes they don't have the way to get out of a lot of bad situations.
Right. Sometimes you need that hand to pull you out.
Yes.
It's too strong to do it on your own. Yeah. That's so
we need,
lovely.
I think everyone needs help.
Yes.
In somehow.
In some way. Yeah.
Emotionally, money.
Yes.
Many things.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, someone who helps you a lot, and I would be remiss if I didn't bring him up, is your amazing husband, Brian.
Yes.
I would love to pour one out for Brian because, as we talked about before the show, you and I are very similar creatures, and I am always very thankful for Ben, who's behind the camera. And I feel like Ben and Brian are also very similar as they're like the even.
The passion.
We're the passion and they're the patient.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about Brian and why he means so much to you.
Oh my God. Brian is just out of this world, literally. Brian, I feel like I'm very anxious.
Yeah.
He brings me calm.
Yes.
He is just so passionate about his work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Brian is always working on a Saturday.
Yeah.
If we are traveling and he's responding his emails, responding calls, and that feeling that he gets from his job that he's not working.
Yeah.
I feel like I want that.
Yeah.
I want that. I feel like I want to feel like I'm not working. So he's so passionate about what he does at the CNC Foundation, helping others. I think that is just a gift that he has. He likes to help people. Since I came to West Virginia, I met him 10 days later. After I came to West Virginia,
fast.
On Capitol Street,
Yeah.
outside Graziano's Pizza. And we start talking, and we have been together since. And he's a person that inspired me so much every day, every single day. And I'm so grateful that I have him in my life. I love him so much, and I feel like I'm so lucky to call him my husband.
Yes. You and I are both very lucky with our men. And I adore Brian. I cannot agree more. Every time I see him at an event, he has such a calming presence.
His energy
is just so warm. And grounding, which I love, and I think we both need.
He's like Victoria.
Yes, like
He's like
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah.
Brian, he never has something bad to say about
Right.
anyone.
Yeah.
Someone can be so bad to him,
And
he just don't care.
I need to learn that from him. He does. He kind of lets things roll off of him, and he realizes his worth, and he has that sort of quiet confidence that I think.
Yeah, I make him run crazy sometimes. I think we
do.
do,
Yeah.
but we complement each other.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You find that person that really balances you. Yes. Well, I love you so much.
Thank you.
And I love that you are here today. If you love Sergio as well, and you enjoyed what you heard today, we shared a lot of different types of information. I mean, we talked about Nicaragua, we talked about great coffee, health and fitness, breaking cycles, giving back into this world that we are so grateful to live in. If any of that resonated with you, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We are here every Tuesday morning trying to share some good with you and pouring out a little bit of the good happening all over. Until next time, that is all for me. I hope you keep your tea sweet and your outlook sweeter.